My stepbrother keeps sleepwalking into my room. My father got married to my stepmother Emily 2 years ago. Unfortunately, this meant that her son, my new stepbrother Mark, moved in with us. Mark is a creep who spends his entire time staring at me with a lecherous grin on his face. And I have asked my dad to say something to him, but he just tells me to ignore it. Lately, Mark has been playing stepfamily porn very loudly in his room. And our walls are paper thin, so I can hear every moan and every perverted time that some girls goes, "Oh, step bro." Ugh. A couple of weeks ago, I awoke to discover Mark standing over me, pleasuring himself. He had pulled my bedclothes down to reveal my half-naked body. I began shrieking at the top of my lungs, and my father and Emily rushed in to see what was happening. Mark pretended to be asleep, and no matter how much I tried to convince the others that he was lying, they wouldn't believe me. Emily chastised me for almost waking Mark, as it is dangerous to wake a sleepwalker. The next morning, Mark was sneering at me as he knew he got away with it. Every night since then, he has entered my room and continues to pleasure himself. I have pleaded with my father to get me a lock, but he refuses, as he worries there might be a fire. My last straw happened last night, after I awoke to find Mark in the process of trying to remove my clothing. I punched him in the groin. And I took great joy in watching him shrieking to the floor in agony. I was scolded for hitting him, but I didn't care, as it had given me an idea. I lay in my bed, practically brimming with excitement, and watched with half-closed eyes as Mark once again entered my room. I waited until he was almost finished before reaching upwards, doing what I should have done from day one. His screams echoed the house as my father and Emily raced into the room. Emily shocked me awake and began yelling in my face. I told her that I was dreaming about cutting stuff, before dropping the blood-soaked scissors on the floor beside the remains of Mark's tiny manhood.